So I often get asked a lot of questions, but I'm gonna tell you one that I have been seeing a lot in my email, in my DMs, in the comments is, why is my credit score not increasing? I'm doing all the right things, I think. I'm paying my bills, but my score is stagnant. I'm just kind of stuck. What is going on, MC? Can you help me out? All right, y'all, let's talk now. I got my notes ready. Y'all know how I am about my notes, so I like to stay on task. I like to, get us in there, get us out of there. All right, so I'm gonna stick to what I wrote because I ain't write this shit for nothing. Okay, let's go. All right, number one, you have a high utilization reporting. So that means you are using an excessive amount of your credit, or you do not have enough credit, and that's the issue. So every month, obviously you guys know that credit utilization, or if you don't know, credit utilization has a really big impact on your credit score. The higher the utilization, the lower the score. The lower the utilization, the higher the score. Let's remember that, okay? Now, if you go to your credit report right now and you are reporting anything above the 30%, matter of fact, no. I'm finna step on some toes and hurt some feelings. If you are reporting anything above 10%, I'm sorry, but you have high utilization. I know we've been taught that 30% is the ideal credit utilization. We want to at least aim for 30%. And I'm pretty sure that I've said it in past videos, but now that I know better, now that I've been able to connect with people who have exceptional credit and be able to learn from them, I know now that people with great credit only use 10% or less of their available credit. Oftentimes it's because a lot of them have access to higher credit card limits, which means that they have an overall total, they have a lot of credit usage, like they have a lot of available credit that they can use and play with. So that 10% could still be a high ass balance, but because they have so much credit available to them, it just balances out. So typically most people who are following my channel, you're in the rebuilding, repairing stage, or some of you have gotten to that point where you're there, you just want to know, all right, what next? But for those of you who are in the rebuilding, repairing stage, sometimes you don't have a lot of available credit. What is happening is each month, because you don't have that much available credit to play around with each month, if you're only making the minimum payment, that means you're carrying a balance, a higher balance, especially by the time your statement date reports. So even though you are paying your bills on time, it's the high utilization that's having an impact on your score. So I promise you, if you lower your utilization, you will see an improvement on your credit score. All right, number two, late payments. Payment history makes up 35% of your score. Late payments can have one of the mother effers could have a drastic impact on your credit score. It's crazy. Try your best. I know life happens, but I'm not your creditor. I'm not your lender. So me being compassionate and understanding really doesn't change the fact that the late payment is negatively impacting your credit score. You recently applied for new credit, or you are applying for too many accounts at one time, or in a short time period. You close a credit card. I never recommend closing credit card accounts. Now, there are some factors that could be a reason why you wanted to close an account, such as the annual fee that you have to pay is too much, or maybe it's a high interest credit card and you no longer feel like it's helpful, and so you may have a temporary decrease in your score, but it's possible to rebuild over time. But typically, other than that, don't close your credit card. If anything, just don't use it as much, but every now and then throw a stick of gum on the card just to keep the credit card active, because you could lose credit age, and especially if it's an old credit card, you go lose an old credit age, it can drastically impact your credit score. Something happened, you filed bankruptcy, foreclosure, a repossession, an account went into collections, something drastic happened that negatively impacted your credit score, and that could be the reason why your score isn't improving. Credit limit decrease, which could happen if an account is closed because you've successfully paid it off, or you close a credit card yourself, which could overall affect your available credit. that you have. You have inaccurate information reporting, so meaning that the lenders could have messed up and made a mistake. You could have been a victim of identity theft, or there's just simply some information on there that is just wrong, and you just haven't reviewed your credit reports enough to know or to realize that there are some things on there that are inaccurately reporting, such as a late payment, and it's negatively impacting your score. So I do advise reviewing your credit reports so you can see what exactly is affecting your credit score. And those are just a few reasons why your credit score could not be increasing. I definitely advise you to just go pull your reports and look over all three of them, just so you can be sure, because you know your credit situation better than me. You know what you applied for and what you didn't, and you know what you did and didn't do. So you have to review your credit reports to even know, you know what I mean? Like, actually review them, not just focus on the score, but go look at what's on there. Personal information, inquiries, collections, derogatory accounts. Go look at all that and make sure everything is right. Everything is reporting right. If you know you if you know you didn't miss a payment, but you have one reporting, you need to contact that creditor ASAP to get that updated. Because those can drastically impact your score for 7 years, and you don't need that. Like, if you legit made something on time, hey bro, you got to correct this. You know what I mean? So definitely go check those credit reports. Annualcreditreport.com is giving us free credit reports, I believe, until May of this year. I personally use Smart Credit and will always have my Smart Credit link in the description box, so you guys can go check Smart Credit out. I love that you can see all three credit reports side by side, so it's just easy to compare inaccuracies, what's reporting on this one that's not reporting on that one, and just to figure out, you know, how to get things updated so it all matches on all three credit reports. If you need dispute letters, definitely check out the link in my description box as well. I do have dispute letters available. And once you purchase a dispute letter from me, go ahead and join the Facebook group so we can do some one-on-one work together, and we can get you to a higher credit score so you can get the shit that you want out of life. My bad, cussed again. I said I was not going to do that in 2022, but here we are cussing. So anyways, I hope y'all have a great day. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal 2022 so far. If you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe and follow me on all my social media platforms. And I think that's all I got. Peace out.
Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grasslands.